Hello, Mr. Tenkey here, number 701. Dear Management, although the details are still being combed through, it appears that Silicon Valley Bank went down largely due to bad hedging practices, resulting in it holding too many mortgage-backed securities with little focus on the hedge against the Fed's raising interest rates. So I don't know about you, but to me that means greed won out over solid secondary practices, essentially changing the normally cool and cautious nature of secondary to that of a casino. And the last people you want managing your investment performance are gamblers. And that's kind of sad, really, because this is, in my opinion, secondary marketing 101 kind of stuff. So, with that, whiteboard time, maybe we need a little refresh on what should be the goal of secondary marketing. And that is, first, their goal should be to make you no money. I know that sounds bad or interesting, but it should also mean to make or to lose you no money. Because the goal should be neutral, and it's done by instituting a proper hedging strategy. Essentially, the buy, you originate the loan, and you've built in 400 bips. And then you hold it for a certain amount of time, and voila, you sell it on the market wanting a 400 bips. Now, where hedging comes in is essentially, let's say the market's moved down, okay? Hence SVB. The market's moved down, and now you're going to make only 300 bips, okay? With a proper hedging strategy, your investments on the flip side should have made you that 100 to bring you whole at the 400. And your holding time, and there you go, proper hedging. Now, I do understand that, I'm talking a pure hedging model here, okay? I do understand there's pickups on execution, mandatory best effort, spreads, etc. I'm talking pure hedging. What hedging was brought for. It's basically insurance against market movement. That's simply all it is. So here, you're bringing yourself back to whole. But on the flip side, here's where the gambling comes in. You see the market going one way, and you're going to make 500, okay? Why pay those hedging costs? Why hedge? The market's strong. Nothing's going to happen, right? Well, maybe that's what SVB thought. Because what happened is, what would happen, let's say the market went there, you would have the hedge against that to do the 100 to bring you back to the 400, and there you are against whole. Because you're not a gambler. You want to make what you built in. You want to just solid. But this is where people get in trouble. They see that 500 and why pay those hedging costs? Well, at some point the hedging costs come back to bite you in the ass. SVB, okay? So, simple hedging model, and that's what it is. Because if you're not going to make that 400, if your goal isn't to stay neutral, you're gambling. And you're gambling with your employees, your company's future, okay? So moral time, that's hedging in a nutshell. So moral time is, I'm not going to tell you what to do, okay? I'm just letting you know where the better odds are, in my opinion, okay? And that's to have a solid and traditionally boring secondary marketing department, okay? Keep the gambling and the flashy stuff to sales and marketing, okay? And those are my couple pennies. Have a good day, peeps.